Oh, yeah.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's B-Man the Champ, and welcome to another ride along. I know we're on the 401 again, but it's a little different this time. We're heading out to Oshawa finally,
The dirty swa.
Beast has been hounding me to do it for months now. So finally shut him up. I said, okay, let's just do it. I'm joking, I'm joking.
I know.
So this is pretty much the same as a few weeks ago, where it's just me, Beast Cat, and Eli back there.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
So,
Can I just
what?
give a quick pop out? It's Orange Shirt Day. If you guys don't know what that means, look it up.
It's Aboriginal thing, right?
It's about the residential schools, and it's also about like the children, how they were treated. Look it up. It's all over Facebook or wherever you look. It's very important. You should be wearing orange today.
Speaking of which, did you guys hear that story about this Aboriginal woman or whatever who was live streaming the nurses insulting her in the
Yes.
hospital, and then she
Yes.
died like shortly after?
Yes.
It's yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, let's I know you guys missed some of it, but let's talk about the Clash of Champions pay-per-view. Wow, opening match was a banger, man. It's the wrong man won, in my opinion, but that's just me. Make up your mind, buddy. What are you doing?
I know. Well, I'll look at his car.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. So, opening match was a banger. Ladder match, triple threat Intercontinental title ladder match. Jeff Hardy versus Sami Zayn versus AJ Styles. Oh, it's crazy from the word go. Like, honestly, some insane spots. Like, of course, Jeff Hardy, because that's standard fare when he does in ladder matches. He dives off a ladder onto Sami Zayn, who was laying on top of another ladder, straight bridged across the table in the ring. Like, I thought that was it right there. Of course, she calls now. Um, yeah, I thought that was it for both of them. I mean, like, it was going to be a cakewalk for AJ Styles, but apparently not, because they both come back, and then later on during the match, freaking Sami Zayn handcuffs. Now you'll probably never hear these same words spoken in a sentence ever again. But Sami Zayn, he basically handcuffed Jeff Hardy's ear, like, that big fucking hole he's got in his ear. He handcuffed that to the freaking ladder. Fucking insane. Yeah, I've never seen that before. And then he handcuffs himself to AJ Styles, and then he basically sandbags him, meaning basically like he uses his body weight to try and hold AJ down. AJ grabs him on top of his shoulders, and then tries to climb up the ladder anyway. But then Jeff somehow manages to get back in the ring with the ladder still handcuffed to his ear, and try and prevent AJ Styles from climbing. But then what Sami Zayn did was he spat out the key. He uncuffed himself, and then he cuffed AJ's hand to the ladder, and climbs up, and now he's the Intercontinental Champion.
Sounds like a great match.
It was like at least 4 stars. I'd give it for sure, because there's a lot of great action. If you get a chance to go back and watch it, it was really insane. Also, too, Jeff Hardy took a really during the match, Jeff Hardy, what he did was he was climbing the ladder, and then Sami Zayn was trying to stop him. He was going to push the ladder over, but then what Jeff did was he tried to worm his way down the other side, like stomach first or whatever, head first, and then Sami still tips him over, and he still falls. But the bump he took it looked a hell of a lot worse than if he had probably just taken it when he was still just standing on top of the ladder, because it looked like he fucked his arm up and everything. It was really bad. Whew, boy, but yeah, that was, like I said, it was an insane ladder match. Definitely give it 4 stars out of 5. Even though it would have got 5 if AJ won the title back, but he didn't. He got screwed. So what are you gonna do? But yeah, so who knows where this is? At least the Intercontinental Championship situation is finally resolved for now. I think you guys got back at the end of, you said, the Angel Andrade match, right?
Yeah, that's when we got to Crazy Dave's house, which is, I don't know the name of his channel, or like I would plug it. Something of Productions, Crash Bandit Productions or something. I don't know the name. Anyways,
Oh yeah.
search it
Anyway.
up because it was a live stream, right? So,
Yeah, I thought you guys were gonna be chilling at your guys' place for the pay-per-view.
yeah, but then I got a phone call and said we were going there at like 2 in the afternoon that day. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Things change when you hang out with crazy people.
Yeah. Life happens when you're making plans.
Yeah.
But I didn't really watch the tag team title match, the Raw tag team title match. Also, too, apparently the women's title match got traded with the SmackDown tag team title match on the kickoff show. Which, okay, whatever. And Cesaro and Nakamura retained their title because, they pretty much figured that. But also the Raw tag team titles, I think Street Profits retained. So who knows who they're going to face now. There's no teams. Like, there's no real teams. Like, on Raw, you had, like, 3 throw-together teams, basically. Or 2 teams that were, like, fighting each other, and 1 team was a throw-together team. Like, Jesus Christ. Start out your tag team division, guys.
Right.
So what was next? I think we had the women's title match next, or it was women's title and then the tag titles.
Because
but
we thought Melina was going to come out.
No, it wasn't Melina. It was Zelina.
I know, because we thought it was going to be Melina.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. This wasn't Melina. It was Zelina.
Yeah.
Didn't really care for that match either, but apparently that wasn't the last you saw of Asuka. She retained, of course. She retained her title. And then I'm just going to talk about it now because later on the night, apparently Nikki Cross was supposed to challenge for the SmackDown Women's title, but she got taken off for some reason. So Bayley I guess she issued an open challenge. Again, I skipped past the Bayley promo, but I guess she issued an open challenge, and then Asuka comes out to try and take her SmackDown Women's title from her. So I think this is like the second of 3 pay-per-views Asuka's had a title match for 2 different titles. 2 of the last 3 pay-per-views. Oh man, but it went nowhere. Basically, it was a DQ finish. Bayley retained by disqualification. So that figures. And then I think, did Sasha come out and attack her? I can't remember. I don't think
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Because we were all like, oh! Yeah, I remember that. It's crazy.
And there are people saying that once Sasha versus Bayley take place at WrestleMania 37. I'm like, really?
It's going to happen at Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, you wanted to wait like 5 more months? It's already getting boring as it is.
Right?
They've been slitting this simmer for like 3 years since Bayley made her debut on the main roster, I think, pretty much. And even if they do have it, it's not going to be anywhere near as entertaining as the NXT feud. It's just not going to have the same heat because, first of all, there's no crowd, really. And second of all, it's WWE, they're going to, mess something up. They're not just going to let them go out and do what they want to do. They're going to be like, no, first you got to do this, then you got to do that, and then you got to do this, and then you got to do that. And then Bayley's going to get disqualified or something, probably. Anyway, oh man, my voice is giving out already. Feels like I should have grabbed something to drink. So what else happened? Apparently the women's tag team title match was supposed to take place, but that never happened either. Nia and Shayna also got taken off the pay-per-view for some reason, or at least Nia did.
Yeah.
I heard she was upset about it, Nia Jax. Which, I guess kind of makes sense. You don't want to lose a payday, right? Yeah, I forget what they said. She got taken off. Maybe she was injured. Maybe she has COVID. Who knows?
I think she was in isolation. They said a few of them.
Maybe. A U.S. title match. Apollo Crews versus Lashley. That wasn't too bad
Yeah.
of a match. I didn't hate it, but at the same time, it's been done before enough times. And apparently, according to MVP on Raw, Cedric's been taken to Hurt Business camp or something. Or a seminar or whatever to like, because he lost last week against I think Cruz. So I'm like, so what are they gonna do? Like, why didn't they do that with? Because Benjamin lost a few times, and so did Lashley. So why them and why not them? Why Cedric? You know, it was kind of weird. I guess because he's the newest member. I don't know. Also, no retribution. What's going on with that? And so there was like a little. Sorry, I'm jumping here, but on Raw there was like the graphic or whatever across the screens, but then like nobody from Retribution showed up. So that was weird. But anyway, Lashley retained with I think it was the Hurt Lock. So I guess what he's calling it, or the Lashley Lock, or who knows.
The Master Lock?
That's Chris Masters.
I know. I'm just saying.
Anyway, yeah, Lashley retained, and then I think I'm trying to remember if there's any other matches besides the 2 title matches, the main titles. But yeah, we had a couple of 24/7 segments. I think did we? Or was that wrong? Yeah, it was on pay-per-view. Drew Gulak became 24/7 champion, and the R-Truth took it back. I think it was that same night. Yeah, because he had a ninja come up. That's right too. I remember. Yeah, R-Truth in the back playing chess with little Jimmy or whatever, and then he had a ninja come up to him and show him a briefcase with Akira Tozawa's black belt in the note, saying that basically, if you're reading this, I've been eaten by a shark. We're the enemy, just like my mentor Kung Fu Naki or something, which is a hell of a fun callback, because I think R-Truth gave him that name too. It's pretty funny. It was way back in I think 2009 or 2010 or something. Yeah, that was a fun little callback. So then Ninja presents the black belt to R-Truth, and then Tozawa, he comes up from behind under the table, and then he rolls up R-Truth to win the 24/7 championship, and then the Ninja hits him with a briefcase, and then we find out it's Drew Gulak. So yeah, that was interesting, to say the least. I think I can't remember if that was on the pay-per-view or that was the other night. I don't know why I can't remember. There's so many 24/7 segments the last couple shows, but anyway, it's all for now. R-Truth's 24/7 champion again, so at the end of the day, does it really matter? So, any of you guys want to talk about the ambulance match for a minute? Because I gotta let my voice rest for a second.
The ambulance match was okay.
I thought that was the match.
Yeah, it was good.
Well, aside from the ladder match, because I didn't see that, but the ambulance match, I liked how they had the legends to turn in. I think it should have been the main event, but that's just me.
Yeah, there's some crazy cameos. You see Big Show come in first with like a choke slam to
When
the
did
table.
Big Show come out? I missed that part where Big Show came out. Like, when did he enter the match? What was happening?
Well, they were just basically started. I think Orton was going to go for a punt, and then Big Show comes up. You see his arm reach out and grab Orton's leg, and then it shows Big Show. He pulls Orton down, and then he chokeslams him through the table. And then the match spills to the backstage area, and then you see Christian coming in and get his licks in on Orton. And then Orton still somehow regains the advantage by sending Drew through the windshield of the ambulance, which is brutal. Yikes. That did not look fun. And then they climb to the top of the ambulance. Drew makes his way back down, and then you see Shawn Michaels come up and give Orton the original Sweet Chin Music.
I like that shove, too.
That was
Orton fell
funny.
back and Michaels just
That was
did a
funny.
shove.
They gave him the little suck it. That was my favorite cameo of the night. Orton still somehow manages to make a comeback, though, which is really messed up. But anyway, still somehow manages to make a comeback, almost gets Drew into the ambulance. And then Drew, obviously, at that spot where it's just like, you think it's about to end, and then they just manage to grab the door and force their way out. But yeah, and also Drew Claymore kicked off the door of the ambulance, too. That was funny.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was fucking funny. I saw it coming a mile away, too. Like, when I saw Orton's head, like, near the door of the ambulance, the door was open. I'm like, okay, Drew's going to kick the ambulance door off. Just watch. And lo and behold, I was right. So then the match towards the end there, Drew hits a Claymore kick on Orton finally. And then he goes to throw Orton into the ambulance, but he's like, "Oh no, wait, I got something left." And then he sets Orton up so his head's dangling out the back, hits him with hits him with his own punt kick, and then he shoves him in the ambulance and shuts the door. So still, WWE champion Drew McIntyre. Whew, boy, that was a great. Right behind the ladder match, like I'd say that's probably my favorite match of the night. So now we come to the main event, which is the Universal Championship, Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso. I'd say that match was far better than it had any right to be.
Yeah. And then they threw in the white flag.
The towel, yeah. Jimmy Uso come out, and then, well, yeah, is that a full moon?
Yeah.
Oh shit! You guys see
Harvest
that?
Moon. What?
Yeah, you guys see that
I
on the
think we
right
should
hand
all
corner?
stop and bark at the moon right now.
We can't. We can't.
Why?
We're on the highway. That's
No, but like I mean, like we'll go to like a park and then we'll all like howl at it, do some crazy shit.
Oh, that reminds me. I just saw.
That reminds me. Yeah.
Well, everybody's getting calls tonight. What the hell?
Anyways, go ahead.
I just saw the sign for Laser Quest. That reminds me, they're shutting down Laser Quest. You guys hear about that?
Yeah, we talked about that last week.
Did we?
Yeah.
I don't think we did. I could have sworn we didn't.
All good, Eli?
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of sucks, though.
You didn't answer it though.
No.
Oh.
It's just my dad. I don't know what's up.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
Whoa, what the fuck?
I know the traffic. Oh, did you see that? There was freaking lightning.
Was it?
You know what's funny? Okay, so like I was leaving my house, it was sunny. All of a sudden, I freaking hear this loud roar of thunder. And then it started to pour. How crazy is that?
Was it? It wasn't raining when you got to my place.
No, but like as soon as I left my place, like I was walking like into the parking lot.
Yeah.
Yo, like I heard this loudest roar of fucking thunder I've ever heard in my life, and then it just started raining. So freaking weird. And I need to take a picture of that moon. I really do. That's fucking crazy.
Yes.
Oh, and we also need to talk about what happened on Friday. If you guys had seen, we had posted like a video of us going to a ghost tour up in Pickering. As soon as we left that, we were in the fucking heaviest fog in the freaking world. I think we were like, it was almost like being in a horror movie. It was crazy.
It was even creepier than the haunted ghost tour, honestly.
But you didn't even care. You're like, why are you going on about fog? And then I'm just like, yo, this fog's fucking crazy. Like, you didn't even care. Like, you didn't even, yeah.
Just because I didn't care doesn't mean I didn't find it at least a little creepy.
Well, you could have spoke up. You could have said you found it spooky. You could have played with the crowd. Yeah.
I'm a rebel.
I mean, same here, but Friday night was crazy though, guys. We even filmed a music video, and yeah, well, we helped film.
Yeah,
the
that'll be dropping October 13th.
Which go and check out a Frosty's YouTube. It's somewhere on there. Yeah.
I think it's FROZTY.
Yeah.
10,
Or
the number 10 and then the number 13.
F69 Studios or whatever it's under.
Something like that.
Daniel, help us out if you're watching this, please, because we don't know. I'm sure
He'll
he will.
I'll probably only watch like 2 minutes of it like everybody else.
Yeah. But if he gets to this part, please help us out and please comment. But anyways, like you should be checking out their stuff.
So yeah, the Universal title match, that was wow. That was that was actually kind of, they did a really good job playing up Roman as a heel. Like you guys, like what did you guys think about that? That was
Yeah,
crazy.
it was pretty good.
That was crazy. You need to call me the tribal chief. I want to hear you say it. And Jay's like, not today, Oos. Not today. And Heyman's trying to like placate Reigns by calling him the tribal chief, but that wasn't enough. He wanted to hear Jay say it. Jay had some good hope spots too. Like I didn't honestly think he would win. Like,
Yo, look at that car in front of us on the bottom there. Look what my headlights are doing to it. You see those red lights?
yeah, I see
Yo,
it.
that's crazy. It's like making like skulls.
I don't know if I call them skulls.
Yeah, but it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Oh, yo, we're in Oshawa right now.
Already?
Yo, I must be getting off.
You just need to get off at Simcoe Street.
Or Stevenson.
Well, you just go to downtown, I think.
Or do you want to go by Brady's and then go up? It's up to you.
Well,
Let's go.
okay, whatever.
Let's go this way. Let's go right to you. I haven't been out here in a long time. I love Oshawa. I'd actually want to move out here. It's a really nice place.
Yeah, Bloor Street. That's interesting.
Yeah, so we're gonna go by my best friend's house, Brady, but he can't come because he's a little busy right now. He's lived here all of his life, most of his, for a few years. I don't think he watches Ride Along though, but if he does, hi Brady, sorry.
Anyway, what else happened in that match? I know Jay got the crap beaten out of him. I remember that, or like a couple of brutal looking spears, and then like you see Jimmy come down, he's gonna try and throw in the towel, but Jay's like, "No, man, don't do it." And then, and I remember even the referee was like trying to think about stopping the match, but Reigns was like, "No, don't stop the match. I've beaten him far worse than this when we were kids," which was like, oh wow. Fucking crazy. And then so then finally after like another long beat down, Jimmy finally throws in the towel. So Reigns obviously retained by forfeit. So I don't know. I don't think it seems like it. Do you guys think it should have another match, or is it just like a one and done kind of thing?
No, I think it should have just been the one match.
Just the way the story they were telling, I'm not so sure. What do you think, Eli? One and done, or should they have another?
One and done.
Yeah. Okay, but now the question is, who does Reigns face? There aren't that many good baby faces on SmackDown right now.
I was gonna say the Fiend, but he's not a baby face.
Technically. Did you guys see on SmackDown with Alexa Bliss when Roman Reigns came out for his?
I think so.
That was.
What was I doing?
She was like staring at you. You were out there with me?
Yeah, we were out there with.
Yeah.
I don't remember things. Yeah.
That's why I'm glad I taped that stuff. But yeah, she was staring down Roman Reigns. So I don't think that thing between Reigns and the Fiend is done yet. Then again, this could be one of WWE's things where they like plant a seed but don't go anywhere with it. Who knows? What's happened on SmackDown? Anything interesting? Not a whole lot, honestly. I skipped through most of it. Raw had some fairly decent stuff. Drew McIntyre put his title on the line in an open challenge, with the only caveat being it can't have been somebody who challenged him for the title before. And that was for the end of the night, so we'll get to that. And they also had all the legends who are helping out Drew McIntyre in the ambulance match. You had Shawn Michaels, Christian, Big Show, and even Ric Flair, who was driving the ambulance. I mean, I forgot to mention that, but that was a funny part. So they had them all like playing poker all night or whatever. And I at the end segment, I thought like because Flair won, right? And I was thinking like it was gonna like reveal that he actually had hidden cards up his sleeve or something. Because he's the dirtiest player in the game, but no, they didn't even do that, which would have been a funny visual. To show Rick, the dirtiest player in the game, cheating at poker. That would have been funny, but no, they didn't do that. Orton just so at the beginning of the night when they were all in the ring, Orton was like out in the back, and he was like, "Oh, it's not over until I say it's over, and it won't be over until I win that title from you." And he tells Drew, like, "You think you've gone through hell before, you haven't seen anything yet," kind of thing. So obviously they're probably going to have another blow-off in Hell in a Cell. So I kind of called, although I predicted Orton would have won the title, but oh well. Oh, there's more fog.
That was from the sewer.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if we do see more fog. Seems to only happen like mainly on the back streets.
Yeah.
But what else happened? So yeah, Oren said he was gonna he's gonna leave, and he takes off, and then at the end of the night he's wearing like this janitor's disguise, which doesn't make any sense. It's not like he was kicked out of the building or anything. He just decided to leave of his own accord. So you see him enter the Legends Lounge, and then he puts on these quote unquote night vision goggles, and he turns off all the lights, and all you hear is chair shots, and then lights come back on. All legends are laid out. And then Orton puts the disguise back on once he leaves, and then he points the officials in the direction of the Legends Lounge. So that was a weird segment. Kind of funny, but kind of weird. Well, yeah, I think Zelina Vega had a rematch for some weird reason on Raw for the women's title, which she still lost. And I think can't remember much else that happened on Raw except for the main event, which turned out to be so basically, like you see Dolph Ziggler in the back talking. Adam Pearce is like, "I got just the guy to challenge for the WWE title tonight." And then he comes out in the main event, and Drew's like, "I already fought you." He's like, "Oh, it's not me you have to worry about." And then all we hear is, "Glorious! No, I won't give in. I won't give in." Oh man, Raw just got glorious. Bobby Roode is back. Oh, sorry. Robert Roode is back, and he actually had a decent match with Drew for the title, even though he lost. Kind of sucks. Even though like Ziggler was helping him distract McIntyre, he lands the glorious DDT. It still wasn't enough, and he was working out Drew's legs like the whole match, literally the whole from like the bell ring. And Drew still was able to hit a Claymore and retain the title. So, oh well. I mean, I'm not too broken up about it. It's cool to see Bobby Roode back. He was looking a lot like Jinder Mahal, like the beard and the way his hair was. Did you guys see that match?
No, I didn't really watch Raw, but I heard about it.
Eli, did you watch it?
No, I didn't see it.
Yes.
Brady lives. There's Lakeview Burger.
There's a 7-Eleven too. That's cool. I'm gonna need a drink soon.
Well, we can stop.
Well, I don't think there's anything much I really wanted to talk about except for like, Eli, remember how a couple weeks ago we were talking about like favorite finishing moves? What'd you say yours was?
RKO.
Yeah, because apparently you said you can hit it from like at anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I can show not you guys watching, but you guys here in the car. I can show you later what the move I was talking about. What I mean, like what it actually looks like. I'll show you that later. Anyway, anybody else got anything they want to talk about?
Not really. Oh wow, there's some more.
There you go. Daniel will hear, he'd be like, "Let's stop at Tim Hortons."
Well, we would have stopped at one on Thornhill.
Yeah, that's true.
In fact, I need to stop at. Well, I don't really need to, but I already had my Tim's today. But I guess we can stop there. So, guys, we're coming up to the GM plant.
Oh,
We've heard about it in Oshawa. I think they've reopened it. If someone wants to tell us, they can. We're just going to do a quick UE. And this is where my best friend Brady lives, just up here. In those townhouses that we passed. I've been up here a few times. But yeah. Yeah, I really want to.
We'll probably just go. We'll stop when we get to the 7-Eleven, I guess.
Yeah. Well, there's also Mr. Sub, too.
Yeah, well, I already ate. So.
Yeah.
Well, I think that'll about do it, I guess. There's not much else really I want to talk about that I can think of. I think there was something, but I can't remember what the hell it was. Must not have been all that important.
There's a Circle K here.
Yeah, I know. the actual just convenience store, and then the SOU, which became Circle K. Because I remember it used to be, especially the one down by my place, Morningside and Shepherd. That was used to be an S, so now it's a Circle K. And in any case, I think that'll wrap it up for us, guys. Thanks for watching again for like all of maybe 3 minutes. Probably.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next week. We'll figure something out. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. All right, take it easy, fellas.
Peace out.